We just walked around the rocks, and it was like a yard sale of car parts.
And we ran up to her. She said she wrecked her car, and we were like, the white Jeep? And she's like, yeah. We're like, oh my gosh, you're alive, you're in one piece. I couldn't believe it. And we immediately realized she needed help. She looked pretty beat up.
She hurt her shoulder in the crash, but was able to walk and talk when rescuers arrived.
A Massachusetts man due in court tomorrow, accused of killing an elderly woman and a police officer with the officer's own gun. Investigators say the man shot Officer Michael Chesna 10 times with the officer's gun, which he stole after hitting Chesna in the head with a rock. That woman, an innocent bystander, killed in the crossfire. Chesna, a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan, leaves behind 2 children. A vigil for both victims took place tonight at the local high school.
Police in Indiana using a DNA technology to finally close a 30-year-old investigation. They've charged a man in the abduction, rape, and murder of 8-year-old April Tinsley. And it was actually a DNA lab in Reston, Virginia that made the connection. The girl disappeared from her home in April of 1988. Her body was found 3 days later by a jogger. Police identifying 59-year-old John Miller after matching his DNA to DNA found on Tinsley's clothing.
A man in Oregon, anything but a smooth criminal tonight. Officers say he was trying to get away with them with drugs in his car and crashed right into a police car. Police say they found more than 450 grams of ecstasy in his car and another 115 grams at his house. Now, the total street value of this, about $45,000. No police officers were hurt in that crash.
7 is on your side with a new settlement tied to deadly Takata airbags. Ford agreed to a $299 million payment. The lawsuit says money will both accelerate the removal of about 6 million inflators and compensate consumers for money lost. Faulty Takata airbags were at the center of the largest recall in American history. At least 23 people have been killed by inflators that shattered, sending shrapnel inside the car. 6 car makers already agreed to similar deals, totaling more than $1 billion.
Meat is off the menu for WeWork. The office sharing company says it will no longer serve red or white meat at company events or allow employees to expense meals that include beef, pork, or poultry. Now, fish will be allowed and employees still can bring whatever they want to from home, but the company says this is an effort to use less water and produce less carbon dioxide, as well as save more animals.
And Adidas taking steps in the name of sustainability. The sports gear company says it will use only recycled plastics in all its products. It hopes to make the switch over by 2024. It will also be ditching non-recycled plastics, including polyester, in its offices, retail stores, warehouses, and distribution centers.
Arlington Cemetery getting spruced up thanks to hundreds of landscapers from all across the country.
It's 624 acres and dozens of burials every week. There's only so much that can be done by the regular grounds crews every day. So today, 400 volunteers, many of them veterans themselves, came together to help the hallowed grounds look the best they can. Many kids taking part too, coming with their parents to plant flowers and learn a bit about the cemetery's history.
That's really great to have everyone out there. And it looked like, you know, it looks sunny in this picture, but here's the thing. They're doing all of this on an incredibly muggy day out there, too.
It was extremely hot out there today. Heat index values, the way it felt, well over 100 degrees. Yeah. Then we had the rain come through, and that was a nice little relief. Still pretty sticky, but yeah, the rest of this week is looking fantastic.
Oh, good.
Yeah, after tomorrow. Let me wait a minute.
Get over that little hump
right
there.
We got some storms tomorrow, so let me take you out the door right now. I want to show you what's going on around the D.C. Metro. There it is, the Lincoln Memorial in the foreground, Rosalind in the backdrop. Beautiful evening, 82 degrees. It is sticky, though. We have a dew point temperature, which is a measure of the moisture in the air. That's at 72, so probably not a good night to open up the windows, or else your house is going to be very humid by tomorrow morning. So here's the way it looks tonight. We are dry, just a few passing clouds, no big deal at all, but because it's so humid, it's going to stay pretty warm. You wake up tomorrow, you head on out 7 o'clock in the morning. We're already near 80 in D.C., 76 around Leonardtown, Baltimore at 77, low 70s out near Cumberland, and a little bit farther off to the west. Cold front's going to be coming through the area. We're dry in the morning. Look through noon. You start to see it work into the west. By noon, we're into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. And then the timing of the storm looks like this. We're going to go hour by hour, at least here in the metro. It starts from the west, goes over to the east. So by 3 o'clock, it's approaching and in places, most likely like Fauquier County, Loudoun, right up to Montgomery County and into Frederick County, Maryland, same thing with Virginia. And then by 4 o'clock, it pushes near the district, right up and down the 95 corridor. 5 o'clock, the leading edge of that should be through the district, but we do have the rain showers and storms that will still be around Prince George's County, down into Charles County. And then that cuts across by 6, lingering showers through roughly 8 o'clock. Temperatures drop, will be in the 80s at that time. And I bring up the 8 o'clock time frame because, of course, that's when the All-Star game starts. Yeah, there is a chance for a lingering shower. I think this map is overdone with some of these back to the west. But you can see it all kind of winds down 10, 11 o'clock. So I think our chance, the way I see it, our chance of having a dry game is very high. Maybe an early shower for that if you're going out, but I do not see any problems in terms of that game being postponed. So that's what we're looking at for your day tomorrow. It is a cold front. As that sweeps through, it brings